people have bought into that philosophy, and that's seen in the strategy that we have had at Anand Rathi over the years. In fact, I think it's been over maybe 10, 12 years. The strategy has not changed. And everybody at the firm knows that we do just two products. They know what the asset allocation is, and I will allow you to tell us what that asset allocation is. But dealing with just two products, is it as simple as to do just that? Or is it difficult to be able to reach one's objective with just two products in the strategy?
So if, for example, I start my business from the point of view that, hey, please just, do this product and this product. Then the question will be, why not this product? So then I'll introduce a third and the fourth and the fifth and the sixth. Yeah. Because every product will have something to offer. However, that means basically I'm getting into strategy without clearly defining the objective.
Right.
But if I go one step back and say, what is it that you want to achieve? Are you happy in achieving 14-15% return? First answer that question. And if the client says, hey, I'll be thrilled with 14-15 because 14% compounded is huge value creation over a period of time. In any case, my balance sheet today is creating only 8%. So why am I scoffing on 14 or 15? Then I ask myself that what is the simplest way to get 14-15 at the least risk that I can work on?
Right.
Yeah. When I do the math, I find that, hey, if I do a combination of mutual funds and structures, then it can lead me to that objective being met at 0.65 beta, which is 30-35% lower risk than Nifty.
Right.
Right? Now, a simple pathway is making me achieve my objective. Why do I choose complicated?
Because it sounds fancy.
No, so I'm saying you want to add another product for what purpose? So I ask somebody, he says, oh yeah, I want to do something. I said, what is the purpose of it? I want to experiment. I said, please go ahead and do your experiment. That's nothing to do with me. You defined a purpose with me of 14-15, which I'm achieving with a simple manner. Yeah, I add some complication which is not adding value to it. In fact, most of the times it is reducing value, and the various audits we have done shows that. Yeah. So all of us, when we are walking in a pathway, there are circumstances which digress us. Even the plane that takes off from Bangalore, because of wind conditions and so on and so forth, moves its direction. Yeah. So what does the pilot do? It brings it back because it's clear that from Bangalore it has to land in Delhi. Yeah. If it allows it to go veer off, then he may land up in Mumbai instead of Delhi. Is that what you want? That you started with the direction of strategy and landed somewhere else? Maybe it is better. Who knows? Yeah. So I think objective first, then strategy is the right approach. And we'll all be tempted to do A, B, C, D. The idea at that point in time is to not say, hey, why are you tempted? Human nature.
Right.
But manage that temptation and bring him back to the pathway is our role.